Here's a recap for the Baylor women's tennis season. And I know there's going to be individual tournaments like the 23rd, but I want to go over what happened this year. They finished 16-9 overall, fell in the round of 32 to Texas A&M, who is in the Elite Eight. Though granted, they could make it to the Final Four with a win today, but still Elite Eight or better. The first match of the year was BYU. They lost 4-3. Illinois was the second one, 6-1 win. Baylor beat Kansas and IT at kickoff weekend 4-1, but they lost to USC 4-3. They lost to Texas 4-2, which is a lot closer than in years past. Okay, Tyler Junior College, I'm not going to mention that. That was a practice match, but that was a win for 5-2. They beat Denver at Denver 5-2. They beat Colorado at Colorado 5-2. The Texas one, the first one, by the way, was in Austin. And it was with all that weather stuff bound to happen. SMU and Waco 6-1. Mississippi State was 4-3, but technically it was 4-1 or something like that. Still a lot closer than the score indicated. UCF at UCF 4-0 loss. Rice at Rice 4-0 win. North Texas 4-0 win in Waco. Abilene Christian 6-1 win in Waco. TCU at home 7-0. Texas Tech at home 7-0. Iowa State on the road 4-3, but it was but it could have been if it would have stopped right away, it would have been 4-2. West Virginia was 5-2 win, but I think it would have been like 4-0. I think. Yeah, 4-1 or 4-1 win, I believe. Okay, Oklahoma, that's an Elite 8 team, 6-1 loss. Oklahoma State on the road, 5-2 loss. They fell in round 16, so nothing to slouch right there. Kansas State at home, 5-2, 4-1 win. Kansas at home, 4-3 win. Texas at home in Big 12 this time, 4-3 loss. Though it technically was going to be, it would have been 4-2, but still a lot closer than years past with that result right there. Kansas in the Big 12 tournament, 4-1 loss. They beat Washington at a neutral site in Texas A&M 4-2. They lost to Texas A&M at Texas A&M 4-1. Well, I know it's not exactly ideal for them to finish earlier than they wanted to. They were just given a tough draw. I mean, Washington's a good team, though they did go downhill late in the year. I mean, with that loss that they took to Baylor, they lost 8 of the last 9 matches, and the only win was San Francisco, and that was 7-0. And we know San Francisco's not that good of a team. And they even lost to Washington State, their rival, twice, and they lost their core 2 player, so they didn't play. Going forward, though, they will lose Alicia Herrera-Lodana and Mel Creros 2 and 3 singles, because they're going to turn pro right after this individuals tournament coming up starting next week. So next week is their last week. But after graduation, they're going to turn pro. So they're going to have to figure out who's going to be 2 and 3 singles next year. And then which player could step up as well to fill out one of the spots down low. Because I don't know if Paul's going to move up to 4. I don't think she will. Excuse me for that. But I think maybe 5 or 6. But we'll see what happens in the offseason. And hopefully Alina Slibina stays, the true freshman from Russia. She might be the answer at 2. Anita Sadieva sounds like she is going to be back next year. But we'll wait and see. And Isabella Harrison in her last match, she took down a top 10 player. So hopefully she's more consistent at that one spot. But it's still, I would consider that an open competition at 1. But it's up to Joey Scrivano and the staff to figure all the missing pieces. I mean, what they need to address. Whether it's in the transfer portal or might need to bring in another highly touted freshman. I know they're going to bring in one player. It's just a matter of do they bring another one either as a transfer or something. I don't know, but we'll wait and see before the season starts next year in the spring. technically the fall happens too. It's just more like for reps and everything, and getting used to new doubles combinations, work out the kinks and singles as well. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. That's gonna be at the 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year.